Hi, this is Dale of Top Gun Dog Training, and today I've got my puppy Dixie. She's 7 months old, mini Australian Shepherd, and I'm going to demonstrate today and talk about the #1 complaint of all new puppy owners that I get anyway, that I get called for. It's play biting and mouthing and causing marks and scratches all over the owner's hands and arms and legs. And you know, this is something that I've talked about again and again and again. I've demonstrated in videos, I've demonstrated with clients' dogs, I've written articles about it. And this is something that still continues to be a major problem with a lot of dog owners. So one of the things that I want to mention is, if you notice right away, let me get Dixie up here on my lap. Right away, Dixie doesn't even open her mouth and put her teeth on my skin. I can't even force her to do it. And the reason is because when I got her at 10 weeks old, wait right here, baby. When I got her at 10 weeks old, I taught her the very first hour not to touch her teeth to my skin. And the way I did this is, when she began to do it, if I could even get her mouth open, she won't even do it, because she knows. I just went like this, or I went ouch, or I went leave it. And I did one of those three things, ouch, or leave it. And then I taught her, because I startled her, that's not proper behavior. So now I can just sit back here on the couch with her, and she wants to chill out right here with me. I never had her ever biting me. Now, she will lick me sometimes, she'll lick my hands, but she'll never mouth my hands, ever. I have scratches on my arms and hands from other, people's dogs that I work with and try to help them with this issue. But once it's escalated to a very high level of excitement and stimulation, to get the dog to come down from that is very hard. So what you want to do is you want to work on this play biting issue with your dog when they're in a relaxed state. If you get them on the couch and you've got a lot of activity going on in the house, if it's like a nightclub in there and the dog's upside down like this, come over here. If the dog's upside down and you're playing with her and she's all rowdy and everything, you're not going to get her to stop play biting in that situation. You're not going to get her to do that at all. Okay, go ahead, baby. She wants to get down. You can't do that. So what you need to do is you need to work on this when your dog's in a relaxed state. And when it gets into a heightened state and it's nipping and biting and those little razor sharp puppy teeth are scratching you up, it's time for a timeout. You don't want that to escalate, because when it does, and the more the puppy starts to mouth and bite, the more that's being reinforced. Even if you're saying, leave it, and and no, and stop, that's not doing anything at that point, because your dog's arousal is too high. So you have to get to the point where your puppy learns the proper behavior when you first get them, and they're in a calmer state where they can learn the behavior. Now, if you have had your puppy for a while, and I do work this with puppies that are even 6 and 9 months old, then you're going to have to do some behavior modification to the puppy. First thing you want to always make sure is they're getting enough exercise. Secondly, mental stimulation. That's the dog obedience training. That is the sit, down, stay, come, wait, heel, leave it, drop it, those types of things. And then you want to make sure they're getting properly socialized. They are out with other dogs and people, getting out of the house, living a good life. Once they're a balanced dog, they're going to be less apt to have any behavior issues like play biting. And if you have all those things lined up and your puppy is still doing it, then it's going to need some behavior modification. We're going to need to have a trainer come by that can do behavior modification to teach the dog a new association with their mouth and hands and arms and legs, that they aren't supposed to do that. And again, I have several videos that I have demonstrated this with recently on my Instagram and Facebook page that will demonstrate exactly how I teach clients to do this in real time. I hope this information was helpful for you. I know it continues to be a big problem because everybody's getting puppies right now, and a lot of them are play biting. In review, my suggestion is get it under control early on. Don't overstimulate and overexcite the dog. And if it gets out of hand, just give them a timeout. Put them in the crate or put them down on the floor for the time being. This is Dale of Top Gun Dog Training.